understand. Maybe we'll be starting from Dr. Tan.
Thank you, Miss Ravenna, the moderator
Yes.
of today.
It's our pleasure. Yeah.
And my friends, Mr. Teoh, Zehan. For today's session, I'm honored to be invited as one of the speakers.
好。Good afternoon, everyone. It's only have 2 weeks to our ASEAN Technology Collaboration and Development Summit. So it's very, very honored today we have our honorary advisor for our summit, Dato Dr. Tan, and also we have our vice chair for our summit, Mr. Teoh Zehan. So we will have the pre-leading streaming to have today's discussion to talk about how we can make ASEAN as a global innovation center, and what is Malaysia's position for the global innovations. So before our start today's section, let's welcome our guests and to give some briefing, and we can understand the whole background, what we're going to be talking about. Maybe we will start with Dr. Tan.
Thank you, Ravenna, and my colleague, Mr. Teoh Zehan. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to be here today to share some of the thought and the objective about the ASEAN Technology Cooperation and Development Summit. This is a pre-discussion, so maybe can enhance more knowledge about the understanding about this summit.
Thank you so much. We can hear some from our Vice Chair, Mr. Teoh.
Hello, hi everybody. Teoh or Zehan, right? Also the COO of Intrinsic. So at Intrinsic, we worked a lot on cross-border investment, cross-border market expansion, and we support companies moving across borders. So a summit like this is a very interesting opportunity, and I think the conversation with Dato Dr. Tan and Ravenna here will be absolutely very, very interesting. Looking forward.
Since Dr. Tan is being served with government public for maybe 40 years already, you understand every single thing about all the policy much more earlier than whatever happened in the society. So since this year, Malaysia also the chair for the whole ASEAN, and we have just finished such big event, such big meeting. We will have a lot of very amazing outcomes. Would you like to share some to our audience?
Thank you. You raised a very good question and very constructive question and timely to Malaysia context. We just finished our event 2 weeks ago, and in 1 year there are many events, activity summit and related summit.
Yes, a lot.
So from science and technology perspective, I find that there are many opportunities, especially for our investor, and even our local potential investor. So in terms of the finding of ASEAN summit, and I find that we need to optimize the opportunities. All these new idea, collaboration, and also the new way forward for our development of science and technology. So I always emphasize on the three major principles. In ASEAN context, there are three main principles here: the trust, commitment, and cooperation. So we built the trust since 1967. Then over 58 years, so from 5 countries now become 11 members country.
Yes.
So this evolving show that the bonding, the trust, commitment, and cooperation play a very important role. Not only G to G, and industry to business, and business to consumer.
Yes.
So the whole value chain will create more value-added activity for our country and also the ASEAN members.
Agree. Yeah, we are very happy to see this result. Now, currently, 11 countries gathering together to become the central position for the whole world. Zehan also been no matter business or career, traveling around the whole world. But as a Malaysian, what are you feeling for this wave of, maybe we can say, ASEAN Raise Up, right? What you say the chance in South Asia specifically for Malaysia?
Yeah, I think more visible is the exposure. I think we spoke about this quite a fair bit, right? Malaysia has always been this sleepy country that nobody else outside of the region knows. But if you observe during the ASEAN summit, the president from Brazil was here, the Prime Minister of Canada was here, President Trump was here. I think even China sent a whole entourage, right, of people to come, and we even hosted some of these dialogues, and some of these conversations. So I think that is pretty important, right? As we always say, how do you put Malaysia on the map, right? I think this is one of those great opportunity, where the leadership and the people have captured it, and then created a fair bit of buzz. Although when it comes to buzz, you always have positive and also the negative conversations going out there. But I think that itself has created, has actually make people understand. Oh, there's actually something between Hong Kong and Singapore, right? There's actually a country called Malaysia.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I do feeling recent years, all of the friends of mine, everybody understanding and knowing Malaysia much more. Previously, people come here for diving, people come here for forest experience. But now a lot of people coming for investments, for business, for expanding them team. That's a lot. So I also want to say, for Dato Dr. Tan, what's your perspective? How can ASEAN leverage to keep this naturally and also the diversity as a strength of the global center, rather than just a limitation as a country?
Yes, it's a very important question. We want to position Malaysia, like Zehan mentioned just now, through ASEAN Summit. We position Malaysia as a central, a right position, unique position with our neutrality and diversity, and our multiracial and multicultural society. So we can position Malaysia is our uniqueness, and at the same time we attract business and investment. So talk about just now you mentioned about diving or this thing is to enhance more tourist activity. So as you know, Malaysia we have more than 50% forest reserve. So in terms of biodiversity and sustainability, we are always meet to the very high standard.
And I think Malaysia, Truly Asia did a job too good. It's always being remembered for Malaysia, Truly Asia.
Even the music is there. Yeah, I agree with that. And also because Zehan has been like working overseas, studying overseas, and now come back to Malaysia. And definitely you're very confident for Malaysia now. Same like what the topic we will be discussing during our summit, like future mobility, future health, future building, future education. Even we're talking about the go green, and we're talking about the consumer. We're talking about the Islamic economy. So as an investor, as a consultancy, like what do you say the advantage or the chance in Malaysia can be growing maybe in next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I think taking a more macro view across the globe, the ASEAN bloc is still a fast-growing bloc, right? Even Malaysia alone, we projected to grow 4.1% to 4.8%, right, depending which sources you cite. So as an economy that as a bloc that's still growing at that fast pace. And then when you look at the most of the things here, we're still fairly undervalued, right, as compared to other things around the world. So like for like, we're still always, I don't know why, right? The things here always go for a discount. And it's actually a great opportunity. So as I speak to all my other venture capital friends, they actually say, oh, now that we know about Malaysia and ASEAN, we'd like to do more in this region. And hence they say we'd like to try to understand more. And I think events like this are usually a good one-stop shop, right? You come here, you hit, you meet everybody, and then you bring people together, and then that's where all of these opportunities will create by itself.
Agree. Like you mentioned, a lot of your VC friends from overseas also coming. So regarding for so many like foreigner investment coming to South Asia, come to Malaysia, like from Malaysian government perspective, what is your guys' attitude? And do we have any policy to encourage them or limit them?
That's why we look at the logo here at the back. So we Intrinsic already got the approval from to use the logo, ASEAN Championship logo, and even Mosty also fully support this activity. So meaning that the objective of this summit and the 5 pillars emphasized in this summit, we provide a very good platform to let the public and the investor and the world know about how important of science and technology, the future technology, can help to optimize our resources and opportunities, especially in ASEAN region. So as Zehan mentioned just now, ASEAN is a bloc, economic bloc. So we have more than 600 million population, huge market. So we are open for market access, and with our ecosystem, well structured ecosystem, legal framework, and we can provide a conducive investment environment to our potential investors.
That sounds great because I do feel like when they're coming, they want a more friendly environment on the investment or do business. But like Intrinsic say, because originally from Canada and have been developing in Japan, in China, in all these kind of countries. But this year's first Intrinsic in in Southeast Asia,
Yeah.
and choose Malaysia as a headquarter of this. Like for your perspective, like no matter for legally perspective, for rules, for policy, and for everything, like why Intrinsic is willing to be choose Southeast Asia or even Malaysia as the first stop here?
Yeah, so I think Southeast Asia, as Dato Tan said, it's a huge economic bloc, 600 million, fairly young. So the population is still very young, still growing, and fast growing, economic projection in terms of GDP and even GDP per capita, right? And all the countries are gradually growing. And I think Malaysia is going to hit high income soon, right? We have 13,000 per capita. But on the point on why did we pick Malaysia, as one of our first landing spot, and I think it's always that, right? So if you draw a 2-hour flight radius from Kuala Lumpur, you can actually cover the whole of Southeast Asia.
True.
All right. So it's very central, from that perspective. And given the stability in politics, right, the rule of law, right, and all these other opportunities, and we have very competent talent, right? I wouldn't call cheap, but I would say comparably, it's actually capable, competent, and then you pay a fair price, right? Whereas I always joke with my friends, if you go to Singapore, you still hire the same guys, but you pay 3 times more. But that's some of the some of the measurements. Of course, the government is really supportive in supporting us and allowing us to land faster. And then we got a lot of support from the government. I think that is one of those things I think the Malaysian government has done tremendously well, right, in ensuring the journey, the process is as smooth as possible.
This you become our advisor for the whole summit, and we get very successfully get all the confirm from Middle East, Canada, China, all the high level deputy minister, international organization. They all will be coming to here. So I do believe they have reason to willing to accept rather than we invite them more than, okay, this location, this region is good. So for your version and for your perspective, why Malaysia can be the connecting or connecting region for like China, for Canada, even for American, for Middle East?
In terms of language, okay.
Sure.
So, as a Malaysian, we know at least 3 languages.
Yes. More than that.
Bahasa Malaysia, Mandarin, and also called English. So English is international language. So in terms of language, conversation, communication, we are no barrier. And in terms of legal framework, we have a
common law.
Comprehensive legal framework. So we oblige to our contract. So that is very important because as a in business, so when both parties sign agreement, so one of the important clause in our agreement, so is any variation mutually agreeable to amend. So in the context of my experience to handle government contract, so we oblige to all this. So the spirit of contracture is there, upholding the trust. So with our banking system, all the infrastructure from just now Zehan mentioned about the region to ours. So from our KLIA to north of Peninsular Malaysia, northern or southern. So accessibility and connectivity are very convenient. Are there. Then we have more than 30 highways.
True.
And now Pen Borneo under construction. And we have all the port facilities with our Port Klang, Westport, Penang Port, and Bintulu Port in Sarawak, and KK, We have all the basic infrastructure and utilities. So that also another attractive point for our potential investor when they come here, especially for this summit.
Yes.
So they know to enhance their confidence, to build their confidence. So it's very important because they just spend 3-4 days here. They understand where is Malaysia. First thing is where is Malaysia. Then what is Malaysia, and what they can gain from this trip.
Agree. I do agree with that. Like in Chinese old way, we say that 要致富先修路. It means like you want to get rich to get the road down first. But I think the very good facilities for Malaysia is also one of the highlights. No matter for the physical roads, but also for the virtual, like the on the ocean mine line, the facility for communication, for internet. Even currently we have 5G, 6G. Everything is make the base of Malaysia quite attractive for the global investors. So for maybe for the economy perspective, like everybody come here, investments. But how you feeling like does Malaysian people or talents or maybe the local company can be handled that?
Wow, that's tough. Well, no, first of all, I think we don't have a shortage of good talent with potential. But I think we always take for granted that we want the talents to be ready-made. No, we don't want to spend time to train them. I heard, even citing KS4, Dato KS4 on Faison saying about talent from Malaysia. He says, no, we actually have very good talent. If you train them up properly, that they can eventually become very, very top talents. And we've been exporting talents all over the world, right? The CEO of Intel is Malaysian from JB, Tangkat, right, if I'm not mistaken. And you see many international CEOs all around the world. You will always find 1 or 2 Malaysians amongst them. So from that perspective, I think we do have the latency. But yes, talent is never enough. And I think eventually we'll have to look into even opening up to all the other talents from the region. I recall in the conversation at the ASEAN level, we were talking about talent mobility, how talent can move from one country to another. But because of visas and all these things, it's always very tough. It's always very tough. And that's one of the biggest problems I think that we need to solve. So if you compare to Europe, talent can move around freely from one country to another. But here, I think we still have that. Although we are one big block, but it's still quite segregated in that sense. But I think there's a potential for that to happen.
Like I also hear like talent corp and also the government agencies, they try to attract the foreign, like the overseas Malaysian talent to come back here. And also Malaysia is recently being well known as like they have so many top 200 universities, everything. So for your perspective, like what is the education policy and education diploma? What is other universities, other countries? Like because we're also talking about future education, more than just university, high school, but also maybe reskill, upskill, and also the overseas talent exchange, technology exchange, specifically regarding science and technology. Like what do you say the Malaysians plan and what do you say the policy which is being done for getting more maybe AI talents, maybe like technology, science talent?
About the talent development, talent mobility is a very hot topic.
Always.
And we have a pool of talent. And our talent, so-called brain drain also a lot. And how to retain this talent through our existing education. And so-called future prospect. Recently, I shared some of the thought with Monash University, Malaysia, the team. So one of the topic about the future graduate, ready for education, ready for future graduate. So what they expect? So what the industry expect? The employment opportunities, marketability of our graduate. So there are in my view, we need to be holistic for this higher education program. So now, of course, for science and technology, we need to focus more on how to attract more science students.
Yes.
Actually, imbalance.
Yeah.
So we have more art student than science student in Malaysia.
Art and
Whereas
the
in
business.
Everybody wants to be a businessman.
whereas in Japan, I think science student more than
True.
to art student. So that aspect we need to build more. Our factory, our higher education institution, we need to train more science student.
Yeah.
And we have our public university, about 20 public university.
Yeah.
Then private higher educations also need to put the same effort or extra effort to develop more science students. Then for other than higher education, the TVET.
Yeah.
So for skill,
Yeah.
to develop the skill, new skill. Now everybody talk about AI, the adoption of AI, responsible AI. We need responsible AI. And upskilling also equally important. So we need to really choose the best program and to fit into our industry needs. Because when you train them, they are marketable.
Yeah.
They can earn more.
Yeah.
Rather than they stick to the existing method by joining the program, a TVET program, or any higher education tailor-made program or reputable program, so they can become a very marketable.
Agree. Yeah. Also, like when all the talent are coming, and now we say even for this time summit, we got the Tsinghua University, Peking, Harvard, MIT, all the global top university, plus local maybe Malaysian Defense University, UTM, USM, private university like Utah, like DRB Haikong, all these universities are quite actively to join the summit. But this is tech summit, right? So we also have UNESCO support to have this future education summit and have the ASEAN, which is UNESCO ENET, representative as education and entrepreneur to deductive all the we say that valuable content and the future youth program in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia with the Intrinsic. So for Intrinsic, this global network and all the, we can say the resource we will accumulate for the past 10 years. How can we enhance and how can we help or how can we assist the maybe already ready talents become more amazing from just follow, copy, become more innovate, more science, this kind of things.
Yeah. Well, I think, especially in entrepreneurship or in what we call the startup ecosystem per se, right? In innovation, it's always good to have a very diverse team, and you have people from different parts of the world, the culturally and all these things, because sometimes we fall into this thing called confirmation bias, right? We're biased to the things that we already know, or the things we don't know, right?
Yeah.
So, but having talent that have already done it or have different type of exposure, they will give you a different perspective to a lot of things, and that's where innovation happens, right? Sometimes we take a lot of things for granted, and you're blindsided to a lot of these things. So through our network, globally, and we have all of these very experienced entrepreneurs, or we are also working with very amazing researchers and scientists from the top universities from around the world. Sometimes some of these technology can be transferred and be brought in and to be applied, right? Into this part of the world. And sometimes people ask why. Why would it come here, right? But sometimes when we say technology transfer, you don't need to necessarily bring the most cutting edge technology. right? Fit for purpose technologies, and applying it here, and looking for an environment, that is conducive, like you said, conducive environment, to then develop, grow, and then from there you grow, the technology, you grow the capabilities. So I think that's where Intrinsic adds a lot of value, through that network, and through that different pieces of the puzzle where we bring in, and then leverage the talent over here, leverage the environment, and like you said, the market of 600 million population is very, very attractive.
Very attractive.
Yeah.
It's always very attractive, right?
So I like your point, Zehan, about the fit the purpose. Just now I mentioned about the marketability.
Yeah.
Industry needs driven, not just the education institution needs driven.
Yeah.
So we need to come up with a module, fit the purpose, what the industry want, what the entrepreneur want, and how to develop a successful entrepreneur, then enhance the entrepreneurship. So to synergize the education and entrepreneurship and leverage all the resources.
Yeah.
So
Right.
leverage and synergize the resources. So more importantly, we need to develop our talent and fit to the current trend and current needs. And not only that, I find that
Yeah.
future preferences.
Yes.
We have to anticipate another 3 years down the line, what will happen.
Agree. Yeah.
Because the market rapidly changes, so technology change rapidly, then the market preferences also change.
Yeah.
So how do we meet and match the future market
Yeah.
preferences and expectations?
Yeah, super agree. And also, as you're not like maybe your service as public service, also expert for all the diplomat. Like we maybe not just to talk about the economy. Beyond the economy, what is the philosophy? What is the mission? And make it more humanity for science in this modern city.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Because we talk a lot about economies, beyond economy.
I mean public service.
Like what is the technology means for the society, especially for the modern society.
So
If
I
we
think-
think it's more philosophy, more mission, more human, more whole world, more global.
How does it translate, I guess, into the normal day-to-day
Day-to-day life.
day-to-day life,
people.
the citizens, the population, right?
Yeah.
How does that translate?
Technology translate to
Day-to-day, daily life.
What does it mean? So as a let's say as an average person,
Yeah.
what does ChatGPT means to me, right? What does technology means to me? Yeah, I think that's also.
So if we analyze the things, we cannot just follow the trend blindly.
Yes.
So we need to really screen and select and adopt and adapt the best one, fit our lifestyle, our capabilities. Again, we cannot just cast a stone like that. We have to carefully select the technology.
Yeah.
From public service, I mentioned, you mentioned about we look at the economy and also the public service. The public service delivery important. We need the high value public service delivery
Agree.
because the people, the rakyat, and also the potential investor, they are expecting more efficient, more effective service delivery. So we cannot just conduct your activity like business as usual.
Yes.
Of course, your workload become more, but by using the technology, you can speed up your so-called output
Agree. Yeah. Yeah.
or later on come up with your so-called outcome and optimize your outcome
Yes.
and create a high impact outcome.
Yeah.
So like today our activity, another 2 weeks. So how do we anticipate our expected outcome? We need to do it. We need to do it. The secretariat work hard and prepare, and with all the participants. Then at the same time, supported by the relevant authorities.
Oh, great.
So at the same time, we need to convey your expectation. Mean just now the high value service delivery. To what extent they are able to so-called work together to ensure, to help this summit achieve the objective.
Oh, great.
And if I may even add on, right? I think Dr. Tan, mentioned how the citizen-centric, public service delivery, through technology can be done, right? I think right now we still need to run from ministries to ministries, agencies to agencies to get a simple document done. But I think in China, you just go to one place and then it's done all at the back end, right? And that's all. So the what do you call the satisfactory rating goes up, because now I don't need to run around. But if you then translate that, what does technology translates to a business, like you say?
You are right. In this case, my experience, so we already transformed the land office. Actually, during my time was a secretary of the Ministry of Land. So we integrate all online. So land office Wilayah, Kuala Lumpur, they can connect to not only a land office, to connect to other various related departments. So if you go to apply your ownership, your title,
done in one place.
then one place. So at least the seamless we say seamless, and well connected with other agency, then so that we can save a lot of time and make it more efficient and effective.
Oh, great. That's very important.
Sorry.
Okay,
I was just going to add
Yes.
on the government side, but on the business side, I think you also mentioned that it also translates to productivity. It also translates to efficiency. And I think that also kind of shapes how companies would hire in the future, right? Because as the individuals become more and more productive, then do you still need to hire that many people, right, to do all the work? Or it can be on the other side. Since everybody is so productive, I can hire more people to do more work, right? Then grow bigger faster, right? But yes.
Great. And also, because all the companies coming from overseas, they are not only just looking for the market here, they're also looking for bigger market. But when they just come here, I do believe they want to leverage with country perspective, what does the country want to go. Specifically for a lot of Chinese businessmen, they might be very, very well aligned with government plan. So regarding for the Agenda 2030, what is the Malaysian's focus areas you think it can be attractive more overseas company can be contribution in those kind of areas?
Okay, you talk about plan. We have every 5 years we have our development plan. So few months ago, this Ministry of Economy just tabled the long-term 5 years long-term plan. We call it RMK 13. RMK 13. So at the same time, we have our industrial master plan, NETR, National Energy Transformation Roadmap, and later on, Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment going to table the climate change bill very soon. So with that, it's all in line with the global. Then this is plan. When talk about plan, after that we need action.
Yes.
We need implementation.
Yes.
By adopting public-private partnership. So in Malaysia, there's a unit called Public-Private Partnership of the Prime Minister Department.
UCAS, right?
UCAS. I was the Deputy Director General
That's great.
in this unit.
Yeah.
So we really promote economic activity investment through this unit via PPP concept. So there are two different concepts, public-private partnership and another one just now mentioned about the development budget. So, but if you go concurrently, you can do more
That's interesting.
because the resources you tap from the private. This is development expenditure
Yeah.
allocate by the government to the people, to the organization, to the agency, then come up with road, improving the road, build the hospital, but at the same time, by enhancing more public-private partnership projects, so you can build highways, so you can expand your seaport, your airport by doing this PPP model.
Interesting.
So I used to handle many of PPP project in Malaysia. So this model really as a catalyst to boost the economic activity.
Oh, great. I think this kind of model is will be workable very well.
Yeah.
Like you basically use less resource from the government, but enough support.
Yeah, PPP. We work closely with PPP Commonwealth Secretariat,
Interesting. Yeah.
and at the same time also we in line also with the One Belt One Road initiative. You see like ERL
Yeah.
projects, Kuantan Port project.
Yeah.
So that is another activity. Then we need to promote to our people, our foreign investor. Then through this summit, so at least they also know.
Yes.
Because they have technology.
Oh, great.
They look for technology. At the same time, they look for projects, potential project, beneficial to the people, and at the same time can enhance bilateral relationship between G to G, and regional we take care, and bilateral also we take care. So multilateral, bilateral, and all these things we work hand in hand. I think we can achieve the expected outcome.
Yeah, like because Intrinsic last year got to the Golden Pass, which is I think one of the things we can leverage with government fund and also our global resource to be build the fund in South Asia. Like for your best perspective, what kind of area and what kind of company you think is valuable for the investment?
Well, for us at Intrinsic, or as we looked at Malaysia and Southeast Asia in general, I think anchoring on those points that we mentioned, right? Population, young, size of the economy, increasing and growing GDP. I think we tend to want to look into stuff that are further along the line, not necessarily catching the current trend. At Intrinsic, our philosophy is investing, I think, at least 10 to 15 years ahead. So we primarily focus more in deep tech, right? Into technologies that are science and research based, and hence we're working with professors, researchers, from all these universities. And if you were to then say, look, 15 years into the future, now we're talking about reverse aging, anti-aging, longevity. People are living longer now. Some say, I saw a news from China, 150 years old. So like, wow, that's almost double the
Is
time.
it workable? How to achieve it?
With the machine heart, maybe.
So gene editing and all these
Yeah.
things, right? So I think because of that trajectory, we are anchoring a lot of investments into that future. So we look into robotics, right? We look into exoskeletons. We look into AI that has those kinds of emotion detection of emotions. Looking on wearables, not the watch wearables, but wearables where you can monitor, your vital stats, measure your brain waves and all these things, right? So I think those are the areas that we typically at Intrinsic we like to look at, right? And because of the support we have from the universities, right, and all these top professors from around the world, it gives us a little bit more confidence. I recall Alec, one of our co-founders, always says, "I don't know what these guys are talking about, but if the professors say yes, I think they might be 50% correct, right?" So yeah.
Yeah, and also a lot of advanced technology, nobody will say it's going to be working or not. That's why we say that science and technology, right? And then need maybe hundreds of thousands of times testing, and the cleaner, clear everything. But I do believe it's worth for us to be working on it. Even just one out of thousands of the rates can be successful. It's a big step for human. Which is what we're willing to be working on that based on the intrinsic value. So actually during this summit, we also have the pitching section. We call it intrinsic pitch. Have the startup 5 selected from currently we have more than hundreds of apply already. And also the 5 global stage. And we are very happy currently we got more than 50 global investors already confirmed registration, including Google, including all the global funds to be joined as the judge. So we can say how big of the impact of all this kind of science and technology to attract people in. But actually during our promotion summit, we want more and more, not only the scientific, investor, policymaker, and also industrial leader to join. But also the people in daily life, they can realize like technology not so far. It's everything in our daily life. So we also want to understand for those kind of perspective, encourage the normal person accept technology. Like we do hear a lot of complaint about once AI coming, are we going to lose the job? Now the school is too technology, and the parents don't know how to teach them children everything. So for government, like how you guys balance this kind of technology advance and also with the human emotion perspective?
There are series of a program and activity besides the master policy. They need to educate, create more awareness about the responsible AI in now and the near future. So that we can manage the perception and then build the confidence level to our people, to our user. Even now also we think, so to what extent AI will replace these employment opportunities? Yes, everything there is a pro and con, but we need to prevent. We need to prevent from now. So this thing we need to strive for a balance from every sector. Every sector, we know the importance of technology here, but at the same time, the value of our people. Because our brand actually more superpower than AI. Because we create AI.
AI still built by human.
We build AI. We create and build AI. So of course, all these things we need to preempt. That's why this summit is very important. We have series of program activity. We share with the visitor, the participant. So, and I hope this summit is not only once. So we need to put a series of activity. It's become maybe twice a year, 2 years,
every
right?
year.
Every year. So
Yeah.
the content development is important.
Yes.
Agree.
So we need to develop from the feedback will be given by the participant. So for next year summit,
Yeah.
so we need to get ready of the new content development.
Yes.
So that new thing are coming out can meet the expectation of our future participant and also the visitor.
Agree.
So this direction is very important. We cannot just because of for the sake of doing it, we do it, but without
No.
the new content, the new idea. That's why the team. I like the team here.
Yeah.
Innovation,
Yes.
new idea, open-minded. Then we sitting how to improve the existing technology. Like Professor, yes. They also create value for new products from product based to high value creations.
Agree. I think that's quite important, like because this time we have quite a short terms to prepare everything, but there's still a lot of friends and also the partners to support. And during our promotion, a lot of friends from overseas, like from Middle East, from everywhere, they are keen to join, but the things they be flying, everything. That's why we have the living streaming during summit. Also, like to understand. But for real promotion, people they want to join. Like, what's the reason make them want to come to Malaysia and they want them to understand the summit?
Good food? No, just joking. The food is good.
Weather is good. People is good.
Yeah. No, well, just from my side of the feedback or some of the conversations I'm having with some of my friends from overseas, I think they see the opportunity, yes, to leverage, to meet people, all right, to speak to various different stakeholders, and I think what's unique with our summit, I think we have a blend. All right, so it's not only just exhibitions, not just showcasing technology. We have a blend of showcasing of technology, and then we have a blend of having forums, thought leaderships. So we hire, recruited or invited speakers from various fields, right, of expertise to be there to share. And I think a lot of the topics were about the future of a particular industry, right? I think all of us are trying to imagine 15 years from now, what would be the future of education would be like you mentioned, right? Children, so how, right? So what do the children need to study? And the future of mobility, of healthcare, all these things are changing very, very rapidly. So I think on one end you have that, and then I believe through our community, right, local community and ecosystem partners, I think they're also bringing in a bit of mix of some of the more local flavors as well. So you have a group of international exhibitors, and then you have that local community to activate. So I think as a participant of the summit, I get to leverage this opportunity to touch and see various things, and I think Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur is actually concentrated enough that in that 3 days you will also be able to visit some of these industrial parks, technology parks, universities, and because we're bringing even the ministries and the agencies to the summit, I think then you can also have those interactions with the policymakers to understand a bit more about, okay, so what's your thought, right, in technology, for example, or for yourself, right, in plantation and commodities, so what's the ministry planning, right? So I think all of us are keen to see, but also to see how we can use this part of the world as a platform for launch, as a launch pad. Right, first as Malaysia into Southeast Asia, and then next from Southeast Asia into China, into Northern America, into the Middle East, and into all these other places. And you've rightfully put it, Malaysia has always been a very open door, friendly to do business, kind of place, right? And hence that's also another reason why Intrinsic, we picked Malaysia as that place, where we call one of our offices is based here. Yeah.
Like during the summit, we have a lot of topic. Even just for future mobility, we assume it can be coming from the GPS, centralized flying devices, low altitude flying devices, automatic driving technology, battery, auto driving boats, even ocean technology, everything. When we talk about building safety emergency, safety response, we might be consider security of cybersecurity, for bomb, for those kind of terrorists, everything. So it's quite widely talk about everything. But we always notice actually policy obligation usually will be much more late than the development. But we do understand the policy need to be considered not only the technology but also the safety, the balance of the society, and also the finance, everything. So we also want to understand for government perspective, when you're trying to give the new policy or set the new, for example, Malaysia allowed to low altitude devices delivery person, then what is going to be the process to get approved for those kind of high tech can be using in daily life in Malaysia?
Okay. In terms of processes for policy formulation, we need to really identify the real problems.
Yes.
The real problems. The
Maybe
need,
Malaysia no need technology, right?
so we need technology.
Yeah.
We need high quality technology, advanced technology, but at the same time, our people, are we ready?
Yes. True.
Are we ready?
True.
So we need to go parallel. Of course, to formulate the good policy, we need to deep dive to every angle. If you study public policy, there is a policy cycle. So to identify the real problems, then you need to conduct a consultation with your various stakeholders to really understand the feedback. So this summit actually is a good one of the platform to gather all this feedback. Then later on, we can submit to MOSTI, Ministry of Science and Technology, and Ministry of Economy. Then for their consideration.
Yes.
I'm sure they like it.
Yeah.
Actually, I read the email also that they sent the team, the media team to understand more. Meaning that this is one of the good engagement.
Agree.
So, but we cannot stop like this. When we develop this program, the follow up.
Agree.
We also look at how do we follow up. That's why the pitching is one of the platform. Then after pitching, then there is a series of follow-up sessions. I'm sure our CEO,
both ready for the non-stop working.
Non-stop working.
But to even add on that, and to add on that, I think we also have a shortcut, right, to short circuit the policy and regulation. The National Technology Innovation Sandbox, by Meranti and MTDC, right? And I think that's also, I think previously was a 10 by 10. I'm not sure we will change. But I think as long as you're in this 10 by 10, you can enter the sandbox to test, to potentially deregulate, regulate, or even put a new policy and regulations around some of these areas. And drones being one of those that's constantly being debated, right? Can we deliver? Can we not deliver? I think still up in the air, but hopefully soon you have your parcels delivered to you, via a drone drop into your house, right? Be pretty cool. But so those are also very, very interesting stuff. So I think a lot of collaboration with the government, and also not just the private sectors. I think we also need to work hand in hand with government, and to see how can we support and contribute, and push towards a common agenda, a common goal. Yeah.
That's why when we talk about cooperation and collaboration, so I would like to share one terminology called co-optation.
That's interesting words.
Cooperation and competition.
Yes.
In circumstances, we cooperate, B2B cooperate, and circumstances B2B compete.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Prefer collaboration.
So these are the trend. These are the trend. We need to accept this trend. At the same time, even of course, you see ASEAN, they come up with series of a bundle of findings, constructive finding, but the follow-up also very important. So as part of the initiative, this summit, I think is crucial to look at some of the future science and technology finding, how to optimize it for this summit, especially during our 5-pillar discussion.
Oh, great. Like previously we talked about, summit just a start. Just even we can consider a big party that all our friends, not only personal friends, but also government friends, country friends, region friends to coming, enjoying maybe like Zehan said, the food here, right? But after that is the main thing is going to be started for the next whole year to really imagine them, follow up with them. Even we'll be coming up with that synthesis of the whole conduction of the whole things. Come out with first it will be delivered with AI. With the foundation. But after that, use our professional professor and also the industry leaders together, review and come out. And we're very happy to announce that also this paper is being approved by 2 international research papers. They will be taken as one of the parts can be using for academic research purpose as well, which is we're quite happy to say, like people think all the guests' idea, perspective is important and impact for certain industry. But everything we want to do is beyond the board, beyond the topic, and beyond the current life, current time. It's all is over and in the future as well. So maybe as one of the things we want to ask your advice and ask your things with all the people who is youth now, because the future will be done. Like how you want to encourage them to accept or to learn more and more passion for science and technology rather than want to be a influencer, live streaming or superstar. That's more rich, right? How can we do that?
I like your words. Our Ravenna used the words synthesize. So
thank you for our advisor.
This summit is very important. We collect all the findings. We synthesize it. Then to publish it. Come up with 2 publications. Then in the publication we emphasize not only on academic contribution. We also emphasize on policy initiative. At the same time, industrial application, industry or managerial application, so that you can integrate this thing. Then your journal publication become more valuable. So that aspect, I think we need to emphasize, so that science and technology, when people read at your journal, then they know, okay, maybe professor more focused on academic contribution, the government side more on policy, then the industry player more on the industry and managerial application. So that from all this initiative, I believe our summit will attract more participants.
Yes.
And at the same time, we can share more higher value findings. And for businessmen B2B, of course, their aim is more on ROI. So we also can fulfill their needs.
True.
Not only ROI, we fulfill ROV,
Yes.
return on value.
Yes. Yes. I think everything, if you are more focused value, the price always coming, will always follow. Like Intrinsic is doing consultancy for those kind of lending global expand as well. We talk a lot about overseas people come in. But when we talk about Malaysian company technology go out, what do you feeling the challenge they are facing now?
Yeah. Well, I think the challenge is, one, lack of overseas exposure, which is why I think I would like to also, invite my fellow Malaysians to go out.
Yeah.
Not for holidays, but to go out more. To go out more on those international summits, forums, and even expos, right? Because through those interactions overseas, you could then learn new things. You can then observe, and see, how's the world perceiving some of these things, right? So that's also one of those very, very interesting stuff. But not only going out, right? Is then how do you then bring the products out, bring your technology out, and then to collaborate, right? And it's cooperation, competition, right? The new word that we coined here. Now, how do you cooperate and compete, with these new parties, right? New individuals. It's just like recently we had an agreement, with the Hainan province, where we are facilitating, companies or technologies from Southeast Asia entering into Yazhou Bay Science and Tech City, and through that the government is very supportive, giving lots of subsidies, lots of research support, and even compensating the salaries of the PhDs that goes over there, right? So you can see, even a country like China is saying, come. It's not saying
we
go,
need
right?
Talent.
We need more talent, we need more people, we need more diversity, we need people from your part of the world to come and work with us, right? And I believe, even in Canada, we'll be planning something as well, to see how we can facilitate the movement over to that side of the world, to North America, right? And given our reach in the north and in the east, the east and the west, I think that gives us a very neutral, very similar to Malaysia, a very neutral kind of position as we facilitate, movements of talent, movement of technology, movement of money, investments, back and forth, right? All these various regions.
I can tell a lot of Malaysian minister level, even the prime minister, deputy prime minister level, went to overseas quite a lot for recent years. Like recent the China import exhibition, which is the deputy prime minister went, and previously the ASEAN summit also, and our prime minister also went to China a lot, and also come to other countries like maybe collaboration with Middle East, collaboration with Western, with Europe, England, also a lot. Like when government trying to bring the company from Malaysia out, like what kind of policy will support them. And for government perspective, like what you want, what you don't want.
Okay. I give you one example for Matret.
Yeah.
I used to be a board of director Matret, Malaysia Trade Development Authority. So we provide grant, selective grant for the exhibitors to go abroad and exhibit their good product, high quality products. So, for example, our durian, then our palm oil and palm oil products, our commodities products. We are number 2 in the world of a palm oil producing country, and number 2 exporter in the country, in the world. And at the same time, for rubber products, surgical rubber glove, then we are the top exporter in the world. So looking at all these just now Zehan said about the exposure. I think we need that exposure.
Agree.
So even myself, so every year I spend time to go overseas for this exhibition, expo, World Expo. I used to organize the World Expo, part of the team, the Malaysia Pavilion for World Expo. Kazakhstan World Expo. I was part of the team leader for Kazakhstan World Expo. So we learn, we expose, we learn all this marketing strategy and the industry, especially for the industry knowledge, in depth, not surface, in depth. So for trade, because trade there are so many products. That's why for commodities also we really encourage to go for more downstream and further downstream. For example, palm oil, we produce more than 1,000 products for food and non-food. We go to not only biofuel now, for SAF, sustainable aviation fuel. So all this is just palm oil. And the waste, biomass. Biomass also another new policy direction. We need to focus because we have a plantation waste, a bundle of plantation waste, million tons of plantation waste. So this is the waste, but here is the technology. So how to integrate, synergize, come up with the products, like a simple product like wood pellet. I think quite straightforward. Maybe like SAF is a more advanced product. We need the advanced, so-called more advanced technology and access to all this market. So now I look at it, our summit actually is inside out perspective.
Yeah, we do.
At the same time, when we organize it successfully, then become an outside in perspective.
True.
So it's a two ways.
Yeah. Well, I do agree. We're not just want to build a bridge to in and out, but also want to build an industry matching point and take this matching point to be collaboration. That is the end is both sides are super happy, both sides are super keen to collaboration. Then they're both willing to put effort, put money, put talent, technology to be matching. And then maybe we can leverage the advantage of Malaysia, of South Asia, and can build the business really globally.
Yeah, and also my view, we also can add on one more index. Industry Competitiveness Index.
That's really interesting, especially for South Asia. Nobody done that yet.
So maybe we can include into our journal publication. So Industry Competitiveness Index is one of the content in our journal.
That's very interesting. Let's work hard to do that.
So that especially this 5 pillar.
Yes.
This 5 pillar. So we can create value for this 5 pillar of the industry.
Yeah, and I do believe you also very pay attention on the Malaysian budget, since that is the direction where we should leverage the government fund and we can have more overseas company join. Like from your perspective, what is the budget give more in what kind of area, industries, everything?
I think a big, from what I read, right, I think there's a lot of attention being put into the micro and small enterprises. How do you bring them up? The digitalization, and then how do you scale them, right? On that part of the spectrum. And I think the government has also started to look into how can you bring the corporations closer to where the innovation and the technology is, like you said. How do you, we always say, how do you bring the talent and the people closer to the industry? But I think there's also efforts to bring the industry closer to where the activities of innovation is, right? And so I think various agencies, especially under MOSTI, as we interact with the stakeholders from that side, we're hearing that that there's efforts, to bring more innovation, to create more, but also to bridge, those business matching, or to bridge those innovation matching, or what we call co-creation, in our sphere, to have that activity happen more. I think that's in that space, and I think if you look at the larger perspective, I think it's all towards entrepreneurship, right? Which is another topic that we were going to talk about. So it's like the future of entrepreneurship. The opportunities are there, and to create that environment, that conducive environment, for all these activities to happen. But yeah, so I think that from my read, I think that there's a fair bit of there's pockets where at least I'm very excited, right? These are the areas and sphere that we at Intrinsic, we have tremendous knowledge, we have tremendous experience, and then we would love to bring them here and then share it with our counterparts. But Dr. Tan, what do you think right now from your perspective?
Yeah, from my perspective, just now you talk about industry to talent. Then looking at our existing structure, we have MOSTI, we have Ministry of Human Resources, then various agency to support the talent initiative. I think there are 11 ministry and So first thing, in my opinion, we need a strong political view.
Yes, we do.
Strong political view in the sense that, okay, this is the policy direction. We want to enhance our talent mobility, talent development. At the same time, meet with the industry requirement. Or the other way, industry need to accommodate the talent. That's one strong political view, which is we have. Then if we can enhance more. Then second thing, the institutional reform. Then with again, when it comes to institutional reform, we have MOSTI. Then at the same time, we have this NREX, Ministry of Natural Resources, Environment and Sustainability. This is reform. Then when we are moving to green innovation, all these things, we have Petra. We have Petra. I used to head this department. So Ministry of Water, Green Tech and Energy. So when we go overseas, Denmark, I still remember attended the World Green Forum. So we show my name card. Oh, Ministry of Green Tech. We don't have Ministry of Green Tech here. So yeah, good. Then we want to learn. So this type of a new idea, and with the institutional reform, we can create more things and park the new activity at the new institution. That's one. Then how to make it more effective. So that third element. So with strong political will, institutional reform, again effective implementation, effective execution. So that we really need to emphasize. So cannot compromise because our people, our citizen, our potential investor, because they pump in so much money, they want to see the result. So the ROI, ROV, so that they cannot fail. And at the same time, we have to meet their expectation and in line with the national development. At the same time, again, we talk about ASEAN context. All this spirit we need to uphold, that regional and global.
Great. I think that's a very missionary and also very reasonable perspective. Like whoever is looking for watching our living streaming, which you guys also can scan the QR code on the screen. That is going to be bring you to our official website. So you can go through with all the confirmed guest of honor, speakers, and our agendas, and let us know if you have questions, then you can contact our team to understand more. So before we ending the section, I might have one more question for two gentlemen. Like for Dr. Tan, like what is your version and your things, you're willing to be the advisor for the whole event, right? Like what do you think we should be delivering from this summit? What is the result you want to achieve?
First thing is the whole program milestone. So now still have about 10 days. So these 10 days, we need to work hard and smart.
Yes.
So during the event, the implementation, so we need to have backup plan.
True.
Always have backup plan.
True.
Okay?
Yeah.
What if this thing happen? What is our plan B or plan C? That important. Then at the same time, after the event, how do we follow up?
Yes, agree. That is much more important.
How do we follow up? Because to organize an event, to finish the event, just the beginning of the vision and mission.
Yes.
To follow up, to ensure we can see the outcome. That we need a close monitoring and follow up.
Agree. Let's try to make it, and I think our team can be delivering.
Yeah.
And how about for Zehan? Like, what is your personal plan for achieve it, and what's the achievement Intrinsic want to achieve?
I think for us, being selfish, of course, we want to also say we are here, right? Finally, we're in Malaysia. It's just a big hello, with a very big bang. But I think for us, it's very similar, right? It's down to, talk is cheap, right? So let's get into that action. So I think all of us at the team are really excited and really anticipating what will come out from the event. I think we're all anticipating, what the things that we can do, the areas, for future collaboration with the region. Because Intrinsic sea, you can sometimes say Southeast Asia. It also means sea, right? As in the sea, the ocean, right? So it covers the globe, right? The entire globe. Right? So for us, it's always all about opportunities to collaborate, opportunities to add value, to return intrinsic value back to our investors, to our sponsors and our stakeholders. So I think for us, is two-pronged, right? So that's what I selfishly, and the team together, we strive to achieve. Yeah.
Very look forward to see everyone in 10 days. It's really 10 days. And I hope everyone who is from flying overseas have a safe trip. And Malaysian food is waiting for you guys. At the same time, welcome to let us know what you want understanding, and what kind of person you want to be contacted with, and what kind of agency you want to be approached. Let us know earlier. Then we will try to use our network, our energy, even with the government's super strong support, to achieve whatever you guys wanted to very efficiently achieving that 3 to 5 days for the whole trip. So thank you for our two gentlemen. Thank you for Dr. Tan.
Thank you
for Mr. Zehan to deliver very, I think it's very inspiring and also very impactful dialogue for our pre-summit dialogue about the building the new global innovation order for ASEAN. So see you guys.
See you.
25, 27 in MidTech.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
See you.